Hello Gemini, my name is Tanya and I'm going to be doing a mid-January update for you. I'll be pulling some tarot cards, and then I'll also pull an oracle card to see if there's any other additional information or a new message for you. So let's see what we have for Gemini mid-January update. The Five of Swords. Actually, I want to go all the way up here. The Five of Chalices. Does this still want to be reversed? I'm coming back to that. Judgment. The Eight of Chalices. And the Emperor. And yes, don't usually read reverse unless the card insists on it. And in this case, it wants to be reversed. All right. So I'm going to take an overall look and see what comes through, and then we'll go into each card individually. So it feels like something's about to be, or was recently upended, or like there was an argument or something that caused a break, or you may end up not talking to some close friends. Let's put it that way. But it feels like this has been coming for a while. So there's been some strain in this relationship for a while. And it might just be that it is time to end that relationship, end that connection, for your own good, for your own peace of mind, or at a minimum set some boundaries with that person, with this other person. So let's get into these and see what each card has to say individually. We're starting off here with the Five of Swords. Fives are about challenges, about change, and swords are about our thoughts, communication, ideas. So this could be a place where someone is, either you're challenging someone else's beliefs or someone is challenging your beliefs. And there's a contentious butt-heading, not agreeing on the subject. Very strong opinions and nobody's budging. Nobody wants to move to center. Nobody wants to look at where there is common ground. So this is an argument with two strong-willed people. And it feels like it's just the way it's going to be between the two of you. Neither one of you want to compromise. Neither one of you want to give in. And every time you guys meet up, this subject comes up. This gets heated and it gets nowhere but frustrated, wasted energy. And we see here with the Three of Chalices in reverse. Normally, this is a card about getting together with a few close friends and toasting the night away, having a good time, having that connection, that close connection with these few close friends, these few people that you really connect with. With this in reverse, this is saying that is not what's happening here. This is just fulfilling, or the result of what's coming out of this argument that two of you cannot resolve. And it's just ripping you guys all apart. It's just it's bringing these friendships, or this friendship, to an end because you guys cannot get together in peace. And it feels like neither one of you are in a place where you don't want to be in the same room with each other. You're not interested in, you just don't want to be near each other. Like, nope, she's going to be there, I'm not going. He's going to be there, I'm not going. I've had enough. I'm not going to put up with it anymore. You know we're going to argue about this. It's inevitable. And I am done wasting my energy on that. I do not want to be drawn into that drama anymore. That's what this feels like. So if there was an event scheduled, a get-together scheduled, but you know this other person is going to be there, and you know this argument is just going to recirculate again, you may be taking yourself out of that situation. You may choose not to go for your own peace of mind again. And it feels right for you. Because now we're coming also to the Judgment card. This is a major arcana card. This is about enlightenment. This is about leveling up. This is a maturity, again, leveling up. So you're moving beyond this group of people. They're stuck. They're going to stay where they're at, doing what they do, same thing over and over again. And that's not where you're at anymore. You want to do different things. You want to try different things. You're willing to explore other possibilities, other beliefs even. You're open to the possibilities, and they are closed off. And you recognize that about yourself. You've just outgrown them, and that's okay. That's a powerful thing that frees up that energy for you to find new things, to bring in or to draw in people who are at that same energetic level that you're at now. And then we come to the Eight of Chalices, and this just reinforces this. The Eight of Chalices, this is about our feelings and emotions, and the Eight is about gaining mastery over that and walking away from the things that no longer serve you. You're not willing to put your time and energy into things that don't put their time and energy into you, that don't feed your soul, that don't fill your cup. It's not worth that effort by you anymore. And you realize that, and you're just ready. You're no longer going to feel obligated to keep those relationships going or this one relationship going because it's always been there. You've always been friends, maybe even since kindergarten, but you guys are just not in the same place anymore. You're two very different people than you were back then, whenever back then is for you. So this is you with that sensation of, okay, I'm walking away from that. I'm making a clean break. And I'm going to move forward in my life, knowing that this is the right choice for me. Then we have the Emperor, another major arcana card. And this one I feel is very much about boundaries. So this may be someone that, yes, you are going to see in certain social circumstances, maybe at work, maybe at family functions even. And you need to set up some very clear boundaries for yourself, and maybe even for your partner or whoever you'd be going with, or parents, other close friends who may still be in touch with this person. Out of a sense of obligation, it feels like a lot. You may need to set some boundaries to say, I cannot go to events where this person is, or I cannot and will not attend events where this person is included. There was another piece coming in there in just a moment. You need to let them know that it would just cause drama. And you need to draw that line and say, I'm done with the drama, but I am not compromising my opinion. And I do not want to be drawn into an argument on this anymore. What's done is done. And draw that line in the sand. So it might be then too that you're not going to attend certain events that you had planned to, for your own peace of mind. This may mean that you grow distant from other people who still cling to what was in the past and are not ready to move forward. But again, it opens you up to meet new people, to connect with people who are on that same wavelength and same vibe as you are, the same level of maturity that you are. Yes, but the boundaries too are more personal boundaries, or you need to recognize that maybe you want to go to a certain event, but you know that other person is going to be there. And if there is no way for you to avoid that person for the whole night, then maybe your boundary is you do not go. Your rule is you do not go. So just bear that in mind. On the back of the deck, we have the Hermit. This is another major arcana card. This is a solitary card, and this can be hard for some people. But this is where you need to take time by yourself, and you may not have a choice as part of this. But you're going to be spending more time alone and have more time to reflect on what it is that you really want out of life. What is it that you're drawn to? What is it that lights that spark within you, that flames, that fans the flames of passion within you? Where is your light leading you? What is your path? So gaining clarity on that and really sinking into that and relishing this time to do this exploration, relishing the opportunity that you now have to do this deep dive into your own personal wants and needs. What are they? Okay, I'm going to pull an oracle card for you. Be surprised. Nothing ceases to amaze me. That is the sentence that's coming up. Nothing ceases to amaze me. You are going to be surprised at some of the things that come up. So there may be a couple of people out of this group that know exactly what's going on and have your back 100%. Some people will not. Some people are still going to cling to the old ways. But there's one or two people who have seen what's going on and they're tired of that drama too, and they don't want to be a part of it anymore. Maybe there's some people who you have noticed missing from events in the last few months, who have been going out with all of you less and less, and this is why. These are the people maybe you do reach out to and you do connect to, and you might be surprised at how deeply those connections actually are, or how deep those connections actually are. Okay, and then there's just, for some of you, there's just a little bit of romance in here, like a romantic surprise, maybe because you're going to be home more, maybe it's a candlelight dinner or something like that, but just something a little special that someone does for you, or maybe you do for someone because now you have some extra time to make dinner special one night out of the week. But something like that. Do something to surprise someone, or someone may be doing something to surprise you in that type of way. Just these little things that might pop up here and there and bring you a bit of enjoyment. And validation. You may be getting a lot more validation of your stance and recognition of what's been going on than you expected to get. And that's what I have for you, Gemini. Please hit that like button and please hit subscribe and help me grow my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later.